Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic.
A warm welcome to one and all present here at this wonderful venue and to all our online viewers. Hello, I'm Janmesh and we're all set to start with a brand new match of TSL. It's Ace Global versus Alpha Panthers. And the team Alpha Panthers have won the toss and opted to field first. It's Ketan and Amit opening the innings for the team Ace Global. Whereas it's Deepak out here for the first over from the team Alpha Panthers. This time he pulls it off. It's in there. And that one goes up all the way for a boundary again. Second boundary from Keaton's bat in this over. A good start to the match. A power packed start from the team Ace Global. Already two boundaries in three balls. And now it's Amit on strike, ready to face the. And now it's Keaton back on strike, ready to face the last delivery of the over. And he's been bowled, he's been sent back in the first over. After those two boundaries in this over, Deepak has made a comeback now. He has taken the wicket. He has declared a statement here. Sent back Keaton in the first over. A huge blow to the batting side. Keaton got a great start. He got two boundaries in the first three balls. And then now a wicket. A lethal delivery straight going into the stumps. Just keeping that one stump standing. It's, it's Vishesh Sangoy, the new bowler in for the second over. And Sushil, the new batsman in. Vishesh all set to take a wicket as well in this over. He's also looking for one here. And here, Amit has started off the over with a single. And now it's Sushil on strike, ready to face the first delivery of the innings. Can he manage to stay here for a longer time? Because his team has already lost a wicket in the first over itself. And that to a batsman like Keaton. And losing him so early is truly a huge loss. And a dot delivery to start the account. to start the innings. And it tries to cut it off this time, but again a dot delivery. Vishesh is not letting Sushil go for a hit. He's keeping it tight. And again a dot delivery. Three consecutive dot deliveries. Sushil is not able to take a single over here. There's still two deliveries left. Can Vishesh bowl both of them as a dot ball? Or maybe can take a wicket of Sushil and send him back on a duck. It's 11 for 1 already. And again he swings it hard, a swing and a miss. A brilliant delivery with full potential of grabbing a wicket. Sushil is still waiting to open his account. Has faced four balls already and hasn't scored a single run yet. Is looking around the field, is looking at the field setup. Maybe he's looking for that gap to start the account with a boundary. And again tries to do the same. Again he tries to cut it, but not ball to finish the over. And just a single from this over. What an over by Vishesh. Conceded just a single. And now by the end of the second over, the score is 11 for the loss of one wicket. It's Deepak back into attack for his second over. And Amit has started off this over with a single. And now it's again Sushil back on the strike, who hasn't opened his account till now. Has already faced five deliveries. It's ready to face his first delivery against Deepak, the man who got a wicket in his first over itself. He's looking for his second one this time. Can he manage to send Sushil back on a duck? Deepak is looking much more confident. He's looking for his second and he flicks it off into the gap and finally he opens his account with a single. And again, a lethal delivery straight onto the pads. This time played towards the long on for a boundary. First boundary from Sushil's bat. Is waiting for this moment from so long. Is consistently trying to play this shot to play into the gap for a boundary and finally gets it. Thing which he wanted to. There are still two deliveries left in this over, and we can see that Deepak is looking hungry for a wicket. His second one in his second over. Whereas Sushil is looking now more confident, is looking for those gaps again. This time again, he drops that one into the gap and will take a single. One last delivery of Deepak's second over. Still looking for that second breakthrough. That one more wicket going down, sending one more batsman back. It's 19 for 1 already. Last ball off his over. Amit Singh on strike, playing at 4 off 4. And again, a Yorker, a dot ball to finish the over. And now by the end of the third over, the score is 19 runs for the loss of one wicket. It's Vishesh Sangway back into attack for his second over. And it's again Sushil on strike, ready to face him. And Vishesh has again started off with dot delivery. Sushil hasn't scored a single run against Vishesh yet in this match. Vishesh has bowled five consecutive dot deliveries against him. And now this was the sixth one. Vishesh is moving the fielders around, setting up a trap here for Sushil. He's looking for a wicket. He's looking for his first breakthrough. He's not here just to save runs, but also to take a wicket. He's looking for that one. And this time he cuts it off into the gap and opts for a single and finally run for Sushil against Vishesh. And again he cuts it into the gap, opts for a single and a risky one. There's no need to take this one. Because what if it could have been a wicket? It could have been a huge blow to the batting side again. Because you guys have already lost one wicket in the first over, and losing someone like Ketan in the very first over is already a big loss. And then taking such a kind of risky singles where the risk wasn't necessary is not a good decision. And it drives it into the gap, through the player, through the cover for a boundary. Again, Sushil does this thing in this over. Last time it was straight through the long on, this time through the covers. Gets a boundary. It's 11 of 11. And first boundary against Vishesh. And he swings it hard. And again a dot ball. A nice comeback made by Vishesh. So he's trying to keep the ball away from Sushil, not bowling into the room, keeping it slightly away towards the off stump, the 6-7 stump area. And again he does the same. A dot ball to finish the over. And he concedes 6 runs from this over. And now by the end of the fourth over, the score is 25 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. It's Deepak back into attack for his third over. And he swings it hard, and this one goes above the point fielder. It could have been a chance made over there. It could have been a wicket. There was a possibility. He swinged it hard and just got lucky by an edge. And a 4 to start the over against Deepak. And again a brilliant one. A nice comeback by Deepak. And now we can see some chat going on between Amit and Sushil. Maybe Sushil is suggesting something to Amit and how can he play against Deepak, or maybe try to go for a boundary by finding those gaps, by placing that ball into middle of that gap in middle of two fielders. Sam takes it off for a full toss. He tries to pull it off again, but no, isn't succeeded. But they'll run aggressively and take two instead of one. And the average score at this Fatima cricket ground for the team Ace Global, who's batting first, is 187 if they bat first, and it's 120 if they bat second. So can we expect a huge total coming off today from the team Ace Global? And he pulls it off. It's in there, and no. The batsman will find himself lucky over here. It could have been a catch. It could have been a wicket. There was an opportunity made, but he finds himself lucky. It went up high, didn't got the distance, but due to that stump, cycle which came between the bowler and that ball, finds himself safe. Again, a chance was made. Let's see that one. What happened actually? He swinged it all and it's perfectly placed. I don't know why just he got grounded before even the catch was when got close to him. It could have been an huge blow to the batting side, but sad for the bowling team. Second chance, and again a lethal one just to haunt the batsman. And now, by the end of the fifth over, the score is 32 for the loss of 1 wicket. The projected score at the moment is 128. And we can see that there is a drone out there on the field to take some amazing shots, to act like a spy cam. And it's Visesh back into attack now for his third over and the last over of the power play. And a start off with dot delivery by keeping it away from the batsman, bowling it toward the 6-7 stump area. Amit on strike, playing at 12 off 12, looking for a boundary, looking confident, looking set, and he pulls it off over the fielder at the mid on and scores it and plays that one for a boundary. It's all set, perfectly timed, and he found that gap and placed it perfectly there. Maybe this is what Sushil guided him in the last over when they were having a chat. And now Vishesh is making some changes in the field setup. He's moving the fielders around, or should I say, he's setting up a trap over here for Vishesh. There's four balls left of the power play, and as it is a power play going on, there are only two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. So I think the batters should use this thing well as an advantage. This time he steps out, tries to pull it off, but just a single. And again, a short pitch delivery, and again, the ritual of bowling dot balls against Sushil has started back. Maybe the plan of Ashish against Sushil is to bowl maximum dot balls. So maybe he tries to go for a fall shot and then getting that wicket. There was a chance made in the last over, but it was dropped. There were two chances made actually. And again, a dot delivery. He does the same. Two back to back dot now. Can we see one more dot incoming? Or are we going to see a wicket incoming in this over? The last ball of the power play. So Sheil on strike, playing at 11 of 16. The projected score at the moment is 127. They're playing at the run rate of 6.34. And again, he tries to cut it off through the point, but no. Vishesh is going to keep it simple. And after the end of the third over for Vishesh, he has conceded just 12 runs till now. And after the end of the power play, the now score is 37 for the loss of one wicket. with Sanjay into attack for his first over, and the captain has decided to take the pace of the ball and got spinner into attack now. After the end of that power play, there's an appeal, a loud appeal from the team, but no, the umpire thinks otherwise. It's not going into wickets. And he swings it hard towards the long on and opts for a single. And he swings it hard, plays it straight down the ground, and will find himself lucky over there to turn back. But no need of turning back for a second, because the fielders have made a mistake, and it's a boundary over there. A boundary by Sushil. And he swings it hard, drives it perfectly into the gap towards the covers, and again the fielder at the covers fumbled, and it could have been a boundary over there. He steps out, plays that one high, it's huge, it's in there, has he got the distance? No! It's collected! It's collected! And Amit Shinge goes back after scoring 18, and Sanjay Joshi gets his first wicket in his first over. A huge blow to the batting side again, 43 for 2 now. In the 7th over, the second wicket goes down. Let's see that one again. What happened actually? The bowler bowled a slightly slower delivery. Ahmed stepped out, played that one straight towards the long off, and gets collected by a fielder, but he got the distance. And he drives it into the gap through the long off, and Dheeraj plays it for a boundary. A boundary on the very first ball. That too against Sanjay. What a wicket on the last delivery. And now by the end of the seventh over, the score is 47 for the loss of 2 wickets. And it's Sagar Chowda into attack for his first over and has started off with dot delivery and then now a single. And it's Dheeraj Sriyan on strike now, who started off his account with a boundary and a loud appeal again by the bowler and the keeper. But no, there isn't an edge over there. The bowler Sagar Chowda has got some interesting action. The kind of run up, the kind of run up he takes while bowling. Let's see that one again. He keeps the batsman invested in his run up, and then bowls a tricky delivery, and this time he flicks it into the gap, goes for one, wanted to turn back for two. Dheeraj wanted, but Sushil denied. He wants Dheeraj to keep the strike. He thought that it could have been a risky second if they would have opted for it. And now one last delivery against Sagar, of Sagar against Dheeraj in this over. A flighted one and makes him defend that again. There was an appeal. He thought again it was hitting on his pads, but no. And now by the end of Sagar's first over, he has conceded only 3 runs. And now by the end of the eighth over, the score is 50 for the loss of 2 wickets. It's Sanjay Joshi back into attack for his second over. The man who got a wicket in his first over. And it's Sushil on strike. And he swings it straight down the ground for a six. It goes up straight into the trees. A power packed shot played straight down the ground. and that aggression. So she looks totally invested in the game. Is all set to score a big total today. This time he cuts it into the gap through the covers and off for a single. He's trying to build a partnership over here because his team has already lost 2 wickets, two important batsmen, and that too within 7 overs. And again he cuts it and a dot ball out here. Sanjay is planning for a wicket and maybe he's aiming at Dheeraj. Dheeraj Triyan is trying to confuse him. He's trying to be a willy bowler, which he is. He's trying to trick the batsman. And this time again, Dheeraj does the same what Sushil did previously in this over. Plays it straight over the bowler. Sushil played it for a six. He plays it for a four. There was a fellow who chased it, who dived in to save that one, stop that one, but he fails. The ball crosses the boundary and he gets his four. Plays it straight through the long on. There's a fielder who will stop it. But is it saved properly? Because it looked like that maybe he could have, maybe he had stepped on the line, but no, it's not like that. It's clearly saved. And just a single from this one. Again, if we see it's Sagar Chowda into attack who got this different action. Some interesting kind of action, not a different one, but an interesting type one. And it's keeping the batters invested, making them look and focus towards his action. And he drives it straight and through the long on for a boundary again. A four, a flighted delivery, and he plays it straight. And Sushil has opted for another bat now, maybe to change his luck or accelerate the innings. He wants to score fast now. He's playing at 26 off 26, and now is looking to complete that 50 as fast as possible. Now flighted one again he plays the same, but this time the results are different. He'll get just a single. Sushil on strike, ready to face off his first delivery with his new bat. Is looking even more confident with this new bat. Maybe it's the bat which with he wants to accelerate the innings. His acceleration bat is looking at the field, looking at the field setup, and the bowler Sagar Chowda is moving the fielders around. He has placed one fielder at the mid on because they have been playing same shots in this area, and he makes him defend that. And there's an overthrow, a misfield type of thing from the bowler, and they will grab a quick single from the new bat. And now one last delivery from Sagar, who is still looking for his first wicket. It's 74-2. Last over before the drink, last ball before the drinks break, and he swings it hard. It's in the air. Has he got the distance? No. But the fielder fumbles, makes a mistake, and it goes for a four. An opportunity cost for this one is Dheeraj finds himself safe over here. It could have been an easy one, but the disappointment after that one, because he knows that how important this wicket is. And now it's time for the drinks break.
Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. No me aguanto.
And this one goes above the keeper and well off for a single, and so Shield one return back for a second. A flighted one, he flicks it into the gap. It's Zan Khan. And now after the end of the 12th over, it's Chitwala into attack for his second over. He has got a wicket already in his first over, and now he's looking for his second in this over. It's Azan Khan on strike. A flighted one, he cuts it off into the gap, opts for a single, and back to back singles. And swings it hard. It's again Sushil who does the same. Hammered that one straight down the ground for a six. A huge one. He's playing this with his new bat. The bat which he uses to score such big runs. And now he's at 44 of 36. Just 6 runs away from his 50. Looking at the field setup. And now there's some discussion going in the bowling team. They are trying to move the fielders around. They're trying to change the setup for Sushil especially because he's just bashing sixes against their bowlers. And now Chetwala looks into confusion. He needs to make up a plan over here for Sushil to stop him.
Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports.
And again he swings hard, it's in there and gets a six. And with this six, he completes his 50. A 50 of just 37 deliveries An important knock for his team. He stood strong when his team needed him, and now he's bashing sixes for fun, making the bowlers doubt on their own abilities. And again pulls that one into the gap, but will get just a single. And he flicks it into the gap towards the mid, goes for the first one quick, and has turned back for a second. And now by the end of this six, this one was played to complete his 50. And now by the end of the 13th over, the score is 110 for the loss of 3 wickets. Even though the team Ace Global has lost their 3 important batsmen so early, but there's Sushil still standing over there on the field, scoring those important runs for his team, playing at 51 off 38. And now there is still many more runs to come over in this game again. He tries to swing it hard. He wanted to go for a big one. He wanted to welcome Sanjay with a boundary. And it's Sanjay into attack for his third over. He's already got a wicket in his first over, and now he's looking for his second in this over. And again a deceptive one. A flighted one. He flicks it off into the gap. Opts for a single and now turn back for a second. And again steps out, swings it hard and gets collected. It's Azan Khan who got departed. And Sanjay Joshi gets his second wicket in his third over, the one which he was looking for from so long. And it's the fourth blow to the batting side. It's 113 for 4 now. But Sushil is still there, so you don't need to worry. He can definitely set up a good total for your team. And again he swings it hard and a brilliant one. One with full potential of grabbing a wicket. And now by the end of the 14th over, the score is 113 for the loss of 4 wickets. It's Sagar Chowda back into attack with his interesting action. And here Sushil has played that shot into the gap and took a single quickly and then turned back for a second and started Sagar Chowda's over with a double. It's 115 for 4. Sushil on strike, playing at 54 or 41, and he swings it hard again. Again into the gap, opted for first quickly, and then turned back for a second, and will complete it successfully. Sushil is constantly keeping the strike. Is trying to stay on the strike as. And this time he tries to scoop it away. A failed attempt, but an audacious one. He mistimed it. It could have been a wicket or a six, or maybe a boundary. And this time he steps out and plays it straight towards the long on, and just a single. And now it's finally Sanket Kanade on strike, ready to face his first delivery against Sagar Chowda. And he swings it. That this one goes towards the extra covers and opts for a single. And now it's Sushil back on strike. Can he again try to play that shot over the keeper? That scoop. Or maybe stepping out and hitting him down the ground. But no, just a dot ball. And after the end of the 15th over, the score is 119 for the loss of 4 wickets. Sanjay Joshi back into attack, and they will get easy 2 from this one. And this time takes it straight. It's in there. Has he got the distance? Yes, he has. A huge 6, a tremendous hit. Delivered straight down the ground. He took it up for a lower full toss and then sent it straight down the ground. And again, he tries to cut it off. And he wanted to play that one towards the point. But a dot delivery, a nice comeback by Sanjay. Sanjay is looking for his third wicket in his last over. And he plays it huge again. It's in there. And been collected. Got collected. And it's Sanket Kanade who's been departed. Got his wicket. Uh, and Sanjay Joshi gets his third wicket in his last over. The one hit which he was looking for. And he's got his 3 wicket haul. Now he's looking for his fourth one. And then And now, after the end of the 16th over, the score is 130 for the loss of 5 wickets. Sanjay has got 3 wickets, and now it's Deepak into attack for his last over, who has also got a wicket already, and he's looking for his second. And now it's Rashid on strike, the only batsman who is in form today, playing in good knock, playing that important knock for his team. It's pace bowler back into attack. And now it's Sandeep Gadiyar on the strike after that single, ready to face Deepak. Deepak is looking for his second wicket. And a fuller one, but he's missing his line. A wide ball here. He needs to bowl this one again. And this time he tried to pull it off, but no, and Sushil almost opted for a run. He almost ran half the pitch and had to come back. As soon as he bowled, he opted for a run. He almost ran half the pitch and then gets back and finds himself lucky. It could have been a wicket if the throw was been made and executed properly again. It's happening again and again. Second dot ball, two consecutive dot balls. It's Sushil who's trying to get the strike. And now they're having some discussion. Maybe Sushil is suggesting something to Sandeep. Maybe an advice. How can he play against Deepak? Or maybe take a single and then give a strike to Sushil. Just directs the ball into the gap and gets a single. And now it's Sushil on strike. So maybe that advice from Sushil helped Sandeep. And swings it hard through the covers. But no, there's a fielder will stop it and they will turn back for two. A risky one, but a needed one. This is called aggressive running, where they turn ones into twos. They know that how important each and every run is. And now last ball of the 17th over, and he sits and plays that one into the gap and plays for a single, and he will keep the strike with himself. And there's an overthrow, and they will run for one. And again, he wanted to get a second. There is an overthrow again. He slips, he falls there, and no. After the end of the 17th over, now finally after this fumble, it's 137 for the loss of 5 wickets. And now in the new over, it will be Sushil on. It will not be Sushil on strike. It will be Sandeep on strike. It's Vishesh into attack. Vishesh Sangoy for his fourth over has conceded just 12 runs till now. And they opted 2 runs on the very first delivery. They're keeping it high. The turning ones into twos. And a short pitched. He cuts it off, he flicks it off into the gap. Let's see that one again. He finds an edge over there. Not a flick, but he finds an edge, and that one goes through fine. A much needed one, a much needed boundary from the perspective of the game. And it's coming through Sandeep's bat now. It's not Sushil, it's Sandeep. And now the Vishesh. And now Vishesh is moving fielders around. Is setting up the field again. Or should I say now he is setting up a trap over here for Sandeep, who scored that four. And it could have been a wicket, and this one goes up, and a brilliant delivery it was. And the umpire signals leg byes. And now it's Sushil on strike, playing at 63 of 49, ready to face Vishesh, the one who was the most economical bowler tonight, but he conceded a four already in this over, and now he plays it straight. Sushil plays that one towards the long off and opts for single. And again cuts it off into the gap and goes for a quick one. A risky single, and there's an overthrow, and they will turn back for a two. And now, by the end of the 18th over, the score is 147 for the loss of 5 wickets. It's Saurabh Dubey into attack for the 19th over, ready to face Sushil, because Sushil is the man in form, playing at 64 of 50 deliveries. And Saurabh is all set to start off with his first over. And here Saurabh starts with a wide delivery. Sushil wanted to play that scoop against him. And Sushil has decided to send his helmet back. Maybe he thinks that he don't need his helmet to play against Saurabh. He can play him without even helmet, and he's not a spinner, he's a pacer. And here we see that one. But the fielder's effort, he saves that one beautifully with his footwork. Maybe he's a footballer. Who saved that one with his footwork. Saved those four crucial runs for the team. It's 149 to 5. And this time, through the covers, opted for single, turn back for second, and will complete it. Sandeep back on strike. Sandeep Gadiar. And this time he tried to flick it away. And there was an appeal, but no, it wasn't going towards the stumps. It's a shield back on strike now. Three deliveries left of Saurabh's over. Where he definitely wants a wicket. He wants to send one batsman back. And he pulls it straight down the ground through the long on for a four. He hammered it away and directed it straight towards the long on. Powerfully played, executed properly. And gets that much needed one. And he flicks it off into the gap through the fine and will take a single here. Swings it hard this time through the long off. This one was played between the long off and the covers. And it goes for a boundary. We perfectly timed. Played into the gap. And now after the end of the 19th over, the score is 161 for the loss of 5 wickets. And now it's Sagar Chowda into attack for the last over. And also the last over of a spell. And it's Sushil on strike. Playing at 70. Can we see something magical like Sushil scoring 5 back-to-back sixes and scoring that 100? And he pulls it off. First one goes up, and Sushil will find himself lucky over here. He'll turn back for a second, but that moment where he find himself lucky, he pulled it hard, went up huge in the air, and could have been a catch. Could have been that moment of saving some runs, because it was then a new batsman entering in. But nevertheless, and now after that too, They've taken a single, and now it's Sandeep Gadiyar on strike, ready to face Sagar Chavda. And tries to swing it hard, but a wicket goes up here. He blows the bails off. Perfectly pitched. And what a sight for the bowler. A great one. He swinged it hard, but this one just entered the stumps from between the bat and the pad. And the sixth wicket goes down. And Sagar gets his first wicket in his last over. And now it will be the new batsman, Jitenderjeet, who will take the strike. Sushil is having some discussion out here with him. Maybe just an advice that how can he survive, or maybe he is telling him that just take a single and let me come on the strike. Because I'm already said I have been playing for long now. From the start of the game almost. It's 73, which Sushil has scored till now of 55 deliveries. And plays it towards the long off, and no run here. It's getting tensed. Rashid is again suggesting him something, is advising him to play into the gap and at least give the strike to him. He knows that how important it is to score runs. And he steps out, and a wicket. A wicket, and he was thinking that it was a wide, but he already went towards the off stump to play that shot, so it wasn't a wide. And a wicket out here. Let's see that one again. And Sagar Chowda gets his second one in his last over itself. And now it's Rupesh Salkar, the new batsman, and walking towards the strike. And now the one last delivery to end the innings. And he swings it hard. Sushil, the man in form, the one who performed, sends it straight down the ground, over the long on for a six. And a six to end the innings. And now, after the end of the 20 overs, the score is 171. Now, target for the team Alpha Panthers is 172 to win this match. And a memorable knock an important one and a furious one by Sushil.
Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic.
Se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. Se la pasan diciendo que soy mala, porque no me aguanto drama de nada. Y más si vienes a mi cama, a mi cama. No me aguanto. Mala fama, se la pasan diciendo.
And here we are all set to start off with the run chase. It's Panthers versus Ace Globals, where the team Panthers requires 172 runs in 120 deliveries to win this match. And it's Harsh Dubey, it's Saurabh Dubey and Himanshu opening the innings for Team Panthers. And he flicked it off. A huge one for a six. Flicked it away into the air for six of the run chase. It's Himanshu who's hit that one on the very first delivery. It's Akshay into attack from the team Ace Global. Cuts into the gap and will opt for a single. Again swings it hard over the covers for a boundary, and this time it's Saurabh. It's Saurabh who does this. A boundary four, perfectly timed. 12 runs already up from the first over. There are still two balls remaining to end this first over. And this time he defends it. And a dot ball finally. Cuts it into the gap towards the point, and again a dot ball. Dot ball to finish the over, and now by the end of the first over, the score is 12 for no loss. It's Rupesh Sarkar into attack for the second over, and Himanshu on strike. So plays that one straight, but starts off the over with dot delivery. And let's see that one again. And this one just hit on his pad directly, and he has to go back now. The first blow to the batting side, to the chasing team. It's Himanshu who has been departed. 12 for 1. Rupesh Sarkar gets his first wicket in his first over itself and without even conceding a run. And he pulls it off into the gap towards the man, opts for a single, and it's the Pankaj Gupta, the new batsman in, standing on strike, hasn't opened his account till now. And a brilliant delivery again, the one with full potential of taking a wicket. And again swings it hard, and again a dot delivery to finish the over, and finally this amazing over, this brilliant one comes to an end where Rupesh got one wicket and conceded only 3 runs. And now, after the end of the second over, the score is 15 runs for the loss of one wicket. It's Akshay back into attack again for his second over and has started off with dot delivery. Cuts it off into the gap and just finds himself safe over there. Brilliant efforts by the fielder. Again a dot delivery, two consecutive dot deliveries here by Akshay. And this time the credit goes to the fielder at the point. And again a brilliant one, an amazing one. And this time he pulls it into the gap and gets collected. A wicket goes down. Second one has been departed. It's Saurabh Dubey who has been sent back after scoring just 6 runs off 8 deliveries, and it's Akshay who got his first wicket in his second over. And it's all decided. Three back-to-back dot deliveries and then that one which made him play that false shot. It's Sanjay Joshi, the new batsman in, standing on strike, and a brilliant one again. A deceptive one. Left the batsman completely clueless. He's still not ready to believe what happened with him. And a dot delivery again. Three consecutive dot deliveries, then a wicket, and now again a dot delivery. And now one last delivery left of this over. And again, this time huge appeal and the hand goes up. One more wicket. The third wicket goes down. It's 15 for 3 and a wicket made in over where Akshay gets 2 wickets. Let's see that one again. An amazing one. It pitched and then turned and then landed up straight onto his pads. And the disappointment after the wicket given. The straight disappointment, but that happiness in the team. A huge blow to the batting side. They've already lost their 3 batsmen. It's 15 for 3 already after the end of the third over. The required run rate is 9.24, whereas they are playing at the run rate of 5 currently and lost 3 batsmen already. and swings it hard, and this one goes over the point. It's a blistered shot over the point for a six. And this time he cuts it into the gap through the third, going all the way towards the boundary again. Again a four. First a six, then a four against Rupesh by Pankaj. And Pankaj is here on the field with that attitude that no matter what the situation is, I'm going to go for boundaries from the start itself. And he has opted for two boundaries here consecutively. First a six, then a four. It's Rupesh who is under pressure now and who is looking for his second wicket, because he has got already in his first over. This time the bowler is missing his line, a wide ball out here. This is what pressure makes you do. You can see that pressure mounting up on the bowler. And again a brilliant one, a deceptive one. And tries to pull it off, and it goes all the way through the fine for a boundary. And now one last delivery left of Rupesh's over. He has already conceded three boundaries and an amazing one to end the over. And the disappointment because he knew that it could have been a wicket taking delivery. And after the end of the fourth over, the score is 30 runs for the loss of three wickets. And again, he does the same. It's Akshay back into attack for his third over and starts off with a spectacular delivery. There was a chance of grabbing a wicket, his third one in his third over. They start off with a dot delivery, building up that pressure. Again a dot. The batsman looks scared to go against him, to charge over him. This time he cuts it off into the gap through the third, and it goes all the way towards the boundary ropes. And a boundary against Akshay. It's Anuj who has done this. and a cannon dot, fourth dot delivery of the over. And again he directs it into the gap towards the third off a single and will complete it. The last one was a quick one. This one played over the covers for a boundary. Finally a boundary after that. Two consecutive dot balls. And defends it off. And plays that one straight under his eye and takes a single. Legged it off into the gap through the mid and it will cross the boundary line. A four. And he swings it towards the covers, and this one lands up while the fielder dives in to save that. It's Sushil who has stopped this one with brilliant efforts and will save that 4 crucial runs for his team. And he defends it off this time, or should I say, Southam makes him defend that.
Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be
And he cuts it off into the gap towards the point, and a dot ball here. And again, dot ball. Keithan is being deceptive. Is bowling back to back dot balls. Two consecutive dot balls here. He plays this one towards a long off. And this time a single. Finally, after that is two consecutive dot balls. And there's a loud appeal, and this one goes. The hand goes up, and the batsman has been departed. 'And this one, and up for a wicket. Finally, finally a wicket. A huge breakthrough. And Ketan gets his first wicket in the first over itself. It's 61 for 4 now. It's the ninth over going on. The required run rate at the moment is 9.79. The chasing team, Team Panthers, requires 111 runs. 111 in 68 deliveries. It's looking like a tough contest because they have already lost their four batsmen still now, but let's see. And this time tries to cut it off, but not delivery here. Keithan is being deceptive. He's being wily. He's tricking the batsman. He's tempting him to go for big. A flighted one. He cuts it into the gap, drives it, and opts for a single. And now it's time for the one last over before the drinks break, and it's Sadam Mulani into attack. And it swings it hard. Lays it towards the long on and opts for a single. It's Sadam opt for his second over. And plays it into the gap. And that risky single. That quickie risky one. A much needed one. And cuts it into the gap. And again opts for single. They're dealing with singles currently, back to back singles, keeping the strike rotating. And this time sweeps it off into the gap. And again a single. Four consecutive singles here by the chasing team. And this time it wasn't just a single. They turned back for a second. They're showing that how each and every run matters. This aggressive running between the wickets, turning ones into twos. And he swings it again into the gap, through the covers, but will get just a single. And now by the end of the 10th over, it's 69 for the loss of 4 wickets. And now it's time for the drinks break.
Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power, passion, purpose. Every second counts. Every move matters. The wait is over. It's gonna be unstoppable. Let's unleash greatness and let the battles begin. Catch the live action on Sports Magic. Get ready to witness the next chapter. Power.
And here we are after and here we are back after the drinks break. It's Kevin Chaudhary into attack again for his second over, and he got a wicket in his first over, and now he's ready to take his second in his second over. It's Deepak on strike, and he swings it hard, drives it into the gap towards the covers, and both the fielders will stop it, but they will turn back for a second. Amazing running between the wickets. The team Panthers requires 101 in 59 deliveries to win this match. The required run rate at the moment is 10.27, whereas the team is playing currently at 6.98. And he swings it out again. Again, it's drived into the gap. But will get just a single. And this time just directed towards the covers. Opts for a single. There are still 3 deliveries left of this over. And Ketan is looking for his second wicket. Is constantly wiping the ball because there is dew out there on the field. And he swings it hard again, but just towards the covers. With no run from this one this time. Two deliveries left of this over, of Ketan's over. Looking all set. And he tries to scoop it off and plays that one. And it goes for a wicket. That one has been sent. Let's see that one again. He tried to play it towards the third man. And then goes for a wicket. And then that celebration follows up. And Ketan Chaudhary gets his second wicket in his second over. And one more batsman sent back. It's 73 for 5 now. That happiness in the team is global. When they're celebrating the wicket, they know how important that wicket was. And now the team Panthers requires 99 runs to win this match. 99 and 55 deliveries. There's still one delivery left of Ketan's over. Can we see one more wicket incoming? Can we see Ketan getting rewarded with one more wicket out here in his second over? He has conceded just 6 runs till now and has taken 2 wickets already. And now he's moving the fielders around, maybe setting up a trap for the new batsman Hayden. Hayden is all set to face Ketan, or maybe welcome him with a boundary. Swings it hard. That one goes towards the covers and will take just a single. And now by the end of the 11th over, the score is 74 for the loss of 5 wickets. is in the air, but the batsman will find himself lucky over here. The batter was lucky that it landed before the place where the fielder was standing. And again, an amazing one which completely left the batter clueless. It's Sadam Mulani into attack. It's Anuj Hate on strike. And this time sweeps it off into the gap towards the square, opts for a single, and no, they won't turn back for a second. Swings it hard straight, plays that one towards the mid on, and will take a single. A flighty delivery, and he directs that one towards the fine, going all the way towards the boundary ropes, and will get that boundary here. Let's see that one. He just directed it into the gap towards the fine. This one went all the way towards the boundary ropes. And again played into the gap. And now after the end of the 12th over, the score is 82 for the loss of 5 wickets. He swings it off hard, it's in there, and will find himself lucky. This one fall a little short from the place where the fielder was standing. And it's Ketan Chaudhary into attack. Back for his third over, looking for his third wicket. He's got two already and has conceded just 8 runs till now. It's Hayden on strike, ready to face Ketan Chaudhary. And again, a swing and a miss. There was an appeal from the keeper and the bowler, but no. The batsman was standing straight inside the crease. And plays it into the gap towards the covers and takes a single. There are still three deliveries left of Ketan's over. He's looking for his third one. A flighted one going straight was been pitched outside the wide guidelines and a wide ball out here. He needs to bowl this one again. This time he steps out and goes that one. Hits that one for through an edge towards the third man and takes a single. And cuts it off into the gap through the point. But there's a fielder in place who will stop it and they will take a single out here. And again swing the tard into the gap towards the mid wicket and will take a single. And now at the end of the 13th over, the score is 88 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. And a swing and a miss to start Saddam's over. The 14th over. The required run rate has reached up to 12.29. The team Panthers requires 84 runs and 41 deliveries. It's looking quite difficult for them. And cuts it off into the gap. And will take a single here. Goes up. And that one crosses the boundary lines. The 6th over here. Let's see that one again. It went up huge. In there and then into the trees. Played it straight through the third man. And then a boundary. It's just 73 runs needed. In 38 deliveries, if they keep on playing like this. 99 runs up for the team. It's 99 for 5. And again tries to cut it off. This one goes luckily towards the fine, and they will take a single from this one. And with this single, it's 100 runs up for the team. For the team Panthers. Direct into the gap, and this one goes through the keeper for a 4 again. Let's see that one again. It went all the way through the third man for a boundary, and then we saw that action. And now after the end of the 14th over, the score is 104 for the loss of 5 wickets. Into it, and this one lands up into another postcode. A youth 6 over the point, directed it straight. And this one was through Hayden's bat against Sandeep Gadiyar, who is here for his first over. This time played towards the extra covers and just a dot delivery. Sandeep needs to make a comeback over here. Flicks it off into the gap. Taking a single. Will they turn back for a second? No, they won't. They're happy with the single, and it's Anuj on strike now. Playing at 30 of 31. And flex it off into the gap. This one is going towards the boundary and will finish the race. Will cross the boundary before the fielder who was chasing it. The ball is even more fitter than anyone out here. Again flicks it off into the gap. Ops for single and the fielder makes a mistake and they have turned back for a second. Will they turn back for a third? They wanted to, but no, they aren't turning back for the third one. But 2 runs again. 13 runs already from this over. There's still one delivery left of this over. It's Anuj on strike playing at 36 of 33. And let's see that boundary again. He flicked it off into the gap through the fine and perfectly executed. There's no one placed over there. There was a fielder chasing the ball, but the ball wins the race. And now it's Mahesh into attack for his first over. And after the end of the 15th over, the score is 117 for the loss of 5 wickets. And he tried to swing it out. He wanted to hit it straight, but he finds an edge, and that one goes through the third for a boundary. It doesn't matter how the runs come, unless they're coming. He wanted to hit it straight, but that one luckily goes. And again hits it straight, and this one goes straight down the ground, rolling all the way towards the boundary. Is making that run chase look easy. I told you earlier, if they keep on playing like this, it's not a huge total, it's not a big total. It's Hayden who is doing that, playing at 27 of just 14 deliveries, 2 back-to-back boundaries to welcome Mahesh onto his first over. 47 runs needed. And now Mahesh is making some changes in the field setup. He's moving the fielders around. There's some discussion going on between the teammates. Maybe some sort of advice. Two back-to-back dot balls after those two back-to-back boundaries. And again, he hits it hard into the gap through the covers, and Sushil literally dived in to save that. This effort has saved those four crucial runs, those important runs for the team. Let's see that one again. He hammered it. He hit that one hard. And Sushil came running, chasing in that ball, and then dives in to save it. That effort, that intent helped them in defending the target. And now, after the end of the 16th over, the score is 127 for the loss of 5 wickets. The rate at the moment is 11.25, whereas the current run rate the chasing team is playing at is 7.94. The team Panthers requires 45 runs in 24 deliveries. It's looking difficult, but in the previous match, the match which was done before this one, the batting team, the chasing team scored 40 of 20 deliveries. So even though it looks difficult, it can be chased down. It's Ketan Chaudhary back into attack. Starts off with a dot delivery after that single. And this time he hits it hard. A huge one. He hammered it away. And this one went up straight. He swings it hard again, and this one again goes for a boundary. A six, a boundary six. It's 41 of just 21 deliveries. He's just 9 runs away from his 50. But he's not here for his 50. He's here to make his team win. It's 140 for 5. And again, Ketan does it. The same thing. Third wicket for Ketan. Let's see that one again. He tried to swing it hard, but that one just landed on the off stump. And with this one, Eden has been departed, and that regret, that aggression, that disappointment after the wicket. He wanted to hit it straight. And can we say it's kind of a comeback made by the team Ace Global? It's 32 needed in 19 deliveries. And with this delivery, the fantastic spell of Kaden Chaudhary finally comes to an end. He got 3 wickets and just conceded 27 runs. And after the end of the 17th over, the score is 141 for the loss of 6 wickets. And a beautiful stop by the player at the third. It's 29 needed from 16. And this time it goes through the fine for the boundary. Let's see that one again. Through an edge. The keeper dived in hole. And this one just went up all the way towards the boundary ropes through the fine. It's 147 for 6 now. And now the team Panthers requires just 25 runs in 15 deliveries. Let's see how soon can they do this. Can they finish it off earlier? And again swings it hard. But just a swing and a miss. And again. It tried to keep it away from the batsman but ends up bowling a wide delivery. Swings it off hard, straight through the long on. But there's a fielder who will stop it and they will get just a single. It's 23 needed of 13. One last delivery of Sandeep's over. And he swings it hard, it's in there, and this one goes over the fielder for a boundary. And now just 19 needed. He swinged it hard, he wanted to flick it, but gets an edge, and that one goes over the third man. And then towards the boundary ropes. And now after the end of the 18th over, the score is 153 for the loss of 6 wickets. And now it's just 19 runs needed in 12 deliveries. Can they chase the total down within this over, the 19th over, or they are going to go till the last delivery of the match? And plays it off straight between the mid and the long on, and they have turned back for a second and will complete it. Has started off the Rupesh's over with a 2. Now needed just 17 of 11. Yash Doshi on strike. And Rupesh is now again moving the fielders around, making some changes in the field setup. And now plays it off again into the gap towards the mid and goes for a boundary again. Much needed one to finish this game off early. And now just 13 runs needed in 10 deliveries. The run chase, which was looking difficult at a point, is now looking easier. But Rupesh is again moving the fielders around. He's conceded 6 runs already from his first 2 balls of his last over. But Yash Doshi is looking confident. He's all set. And this is what pressure makes you do. A wide delivery. And now it is 12 needed from 10. And a swing and a miss again. The pressure is building up on both the teams out there. It's 12 runs needed in 8 deliveries. And this time he plays it off straight. It's going through the long off, but there's a fielder who will stop it. And they have turned back for a second. And stumping has been done. And the wicket has been claimed. Rupesh gets it done. Let's see that one again. He played it straight through the long off, and the fielder stopped it, and then he threw it back to the keeper. He collected it before and then did the stumping, and he gets out by an inch. By just a centimeter, would say. Last delivery of Rupesh and a dot delivery to finish the over. And now it's 11 needed in the last 6 deliveries. And he cut that one. And this gets collected at the third man. A huge blow to the batting side, the chasing team. The set batsman goes back when just 11 needed. And that happiness, that celebration in the team. Have they taken the game back? Are they going to win it? Because it's 11 needed in 5 deliveries. Both the new batsmen are out there on the field now. The tables are turned again. It looks like it's in the favor of the team Ace Global. But can the Panthers make a comeback and take the win home? He swings it out straight through the cover. This is going towards the boundary, but he has dived in to save it. He will save it, but they have turned for 2 out there. And it's Gopal back on strike. 8 needed of 3 deliveries. It's a close deliveries. Now 6 runs needed in the last 2 deliveries. Anyhow, they need a boundary now. Anyhow. And he swings it hard and goes for a single. And now it's 5 runs needed in a single delivery. Team Ace Global have almost turned the match. It looks like it's almost there in their favors, but all set, all set, all set for the last delivery. Just 5 runs needed. He needs to go for a 6. And he gets off. Sandeep gets the wicket on the last delivery. And the Team Ace Global has done it. They have turned the table and won the match. They've taken the win home. The win which was looking all the way going towards the team Alpha Panthers. They have taken it off. They've stolen that game. And with this, the Ace Global team has won this match with 4 wickets by 4 runs. And that final wicket, that final celebration, Azan running towards the bowler, and then that celebration, everyone coming in